Ooh, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with this one. But first, a disclaimer. Hi guys, welcome back to the Wealth Lab JA. I'm Candice Brown, financial advisor by profession, but educator at heart. I help people like you make smarter financial choices, protect what matters most, and build financial security. If you're serious about your financial future, ensure to subscribe and join me here every Wednesday. Now let's dive in. So let me ask you something. You still think investing is rich people business? Or that you're too young to need life insurance? Maybe you've even heard that money is the root of all evil. Well, think again. The biggest thing holding many Jamaicans back isn't their income, it's their mindset. Too many of us are holding on to belief that's preventing us from building wealth and protecting our future. And that's what we're going to tackle today. Here's the thing about life. Sometimes when things aren't going the way we want it to, it's easier to blame someone or something else. If we didn't finish that project in time, it's easy to say, oh, it's because I didn't get enough information. If we didn't get the promotion we wanted, it's because the boss never liked me. Or maybe, and this one is key, I am not successful like X or Y person because of my upbringing. Now, just to be clear, real challenges do exist. But at the end of the day, what did you do about it? Ask yourself, after a bad outcome, was there anything, even something small, you could have done differently? When it comes to a bad financial outcome, was there anything you could have changed? Did you have a budget? Did you have savings, insurance, an actual plan? Sometimes growth starts when we look inward. If you want financial freedom, the shift starts here. Not with blaming circumstances, but with taking responsibility and choosing to move differently going forward. And that's where mindset comes in. So for clarity, mindset isn't about positive thinking and motivational quotes. It's about beliefs that guide your actions, especially when nobody's looking. If you believe, I don't earn enough, then you won't save. If you think, I'll deal with insurance later, then you'll delay and may not qualify. If planning is stressful, then you'll avoid it completely. Mindset determines behavior, and behavior determines results. Now let's tackle 3 common money mindsets or limiting beliefs keeping you broke and how we can shift them. The first one is scarcity. People with a scarcity mindset usually think money is hard to come by or there's never enough money. This mindset keeps you in survival mode or a state of financial lack. It convinces you that there will never be enough money to meet your needs. Some may think that scarcity is tied to income, but in reality, even high earners can still feel this way. It's all about belief. To shift this mindset, you can start focusing not on what you lack, but on what you do have. You can also put securities in place like an emergency fund to reduce anxiety. You can also take control by creating a budget, and bit by bit, you can start taking calculated risks. Over time, you start to see that abundance isn't about luck. It shows up when you're intentional and consistent. Next, we have worthiness. When it comes to worthiness, persons may think investing is for rich people, or maybe that I'm not smart or talented enough. At the core, what they're really saying is, I'm not deserving. You may need to take some time to determine where it is that belief came from and then challenge it. There's no mold that you need to fit into in order to start building your financial future. Whether or not you're talented or got a head start in life, as long as you're willing to put in the work, you can be successful too. Third and final, we have capability. As for capability, some common thoughts are, I'm not good with money, or finance is too complicated. These beliefs erode your confidence and convince you that you lack the skills to manage money effectively. While you may indeed lack the skills, it's just a matter of taking the time to learn. We all had to crawl before we could learn to walk. Being bad with money at some point becomes a choice. You don't need to know everything. You just have to be willing to start. Read the books, watch the videos, and believe that you can master what once felt impossible. So if you want financial freedom, the shift doesn't start with earning more money. It starts with believing there is enough to plan, you are worthy of financial security, and you're capable of learning how money works. Because wealth doesn't start in your wallet, it starts in your mind. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. Growth usually is. Start paying attention to the thoughts you have about money, about yourself, and about what you think you deserve, and then challenge them. Thank you for watching the Wealth Lab JA. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who you think needs to hear this. I'll see you in the next one.